You clicked on this video. You must be an intern who is managing his hectic duties, getting used to the toxic work environment, wanting to have some gala time with your friends, and trying to make sense of the NEET PG preparation. Or you must be a dropper sitting in the comfort of your home and watching the tons of videos, the rapid revision videos, the BTR videos, the main videos, the custom modules, the question banks, and you're confused, and both of you have come to this realization that I can't read everything, and that I'm trying to read but I'm forgetting everything. My GT scores are stuck. So what to do? Is there a way out? God, is there a shortcut? Well, guess what? There is. Hello and welcome back to the Anime Stood Up, your one-stop channel for productivity and strategy. Today I'm going to share something which is very close and very important. That is, the realization that you can't read everything. Now this happened with me earlier in my preparation phase. I gave whole 1 month to microbiology during my internship period, and as it turned out, I read the main videos, I watched the RR videos as well. But guess what? When I gave my GT examinations, the scores were horrible. They were just around 20-30%. I was very sad and thinking about what to do. And then I had this friend in my complex. He is currently a second year PG resident in medicine at Calcutta Medical College. And when I said, he asked me, what do you study? And I said I did all the main videos, all the RR. He started laughing at me and said, you're studying too much. And I was like, what? And he said, yes, you are studying too much. And I was like, then what to study? So he told me this. So how do we use a scheme? Now this stems from a very basic story I'm going to tell you, which we all have experienced in a medical college. 2-3 days before your university examinations, and I'm assuming university examinations only because हम मेडिकोज सेमेस्टर्स को सीरियसली नहीं लेते, ये फैक्ट है. हम अपने सीनियर्स के पास जाते हैं, बॉस बॉस इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स प्लीज बता दीजिए क्या पढ़ना है, बहुत समझ नहीं आ रहा, समय नहीं मिला पढ़ने को एंड व्हाट नॉट. सीनियर्स हमारे बैठते हैं 2-3 2-3 मिनट्स, 5 मिनट्स, कुछ कुछ हाफ एन आवर, हमें मोटिवेशनल या पेप टॉक देते हैं, ऐसे पढ़ो वैसे पढ़ो, एंड मार्क करते हैं. एंड आप भी यू हैव नो चॉइस, आप वो टॉपिक्स पढ़ के जाते हो एंड यू सी that 50 to 60% of the questions which are asked in your university examinations are from the questions which your seniors have marked. At least it happened for me. So the question here is, ऐसा क्यों? Did the seniors know the paper from before? No, they knew the trend of the papers. उनके उनके seniors के through पता चला, हमें अपने seniors के through पता चला. Trend remains same. The common questions are asked commonly. The mode of asking is different. So now the next question is, मैं तो PYQ कर रहा हूँ. I am doing all PYQs. Still I am not getting good in GTs, which I often get asked a question. बेटा PYQs नहीं, PYTs, previous year topics करने हैं. Now previous year topics का क्या कोई ऐसा list है, ऐसा authentic list है? And not only the list, but the different types of questions which have been asked from that particular topic. For example, अगर मैं pregnancy induced hypertension पढ़ रहा हूँ या preeclampsia पढ़ रहा हूँ, it's a very big topic ranging from magnesium sulfate के toxic effects to ranging from eclampsia का definition, preeclampsia, HELP syndrome and what not. तो आई मस्ट नो कि अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आ रहा है हेल्प सिंड्रोम से, और इफ आई एम गेटिंग अ क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम प्री इक्लाम्शिया, how are the questions actually coming? And that is where the exact location where schema helps you. So now I'll be showing you the schema, the thing which is one of the best authentic game changers, and it is on the Marrow app. So let's see. So as you can see on the, we are on the Marrow app right now, and we have the schema opened in front of us. Okay. So as you can see, I have just entered, like, it shows you the list of all the NEET PG papers and all the INICET papers, the important previous year topics which I was talking about. So as you can see, microbiology, for example, I hated the subject obs and gynae in microbiology. I hated both these subjects. So I've started with microbiology, and I applied the filters and applied all the important topics. So you can see that it gives you a list of all the important topics. Like if I'm studying, for example, corynebacterium, so I should know, okay, that the biochemical test have been asked. Now once you click on each of any of them, the bracket shows you the entire number of questions. Like for example, if I'm talking about the bacterial growth curve, so only one question has been asked till date from the bacterial growth curve. Now the things which are marked in red, they show you your weak areas. Like after giving so many GTs, solving custom modules, solving question banks, I know that this is my weak area, that immunoglobulins is my weak area. So whenever I'm planning for the second round of revision, I'll be focusing on the antibodies part first. I'll be focusing on Ascaris first. Then the tick areas are the ones which I have covered. The non-tick areas are the ones which I haven't covered. So you can see schema gives you a comprehensive list of all the topics. As you can see over here, gram staining, how many questions have come, Neisseria, Pseudomonas, Treponema, the important bacteria. We often, in microbiology as a subject is vast, we struggle to find which bacteria are very common, which clinical questions come often. So this actually is a very good starting point, a very good authentic source, because on clicking, so as you can see, the main aim of the schema, as you can see over here, is schema is a collection of important and repeatedly asked topics from all modules. You can solve or review MCQs on these schema topics, and it shows you your weak topics as well. So this is a comprehensive list which I told you about the schema. The schema is the simplest, most authentic, and it also gives you, you can see, like if you want to know what is the recent trend of questions for this INI upcoming INI 2024 November exam, you can just click on the 2 INI 2023, and like let's say anatomy is my weak subject, so you can apply, and you can see over here that they are asking questions from the gallbladder anatomy, they're asking questions from facial nerve, and exactly what questions, like 49 different questions have been asked. You can see the each and every type of questions that has been asked by just clicking on it. Okay, ischemic stroke, they have asked question on levator ani. So this gives you a list, not only the list of the pyts, but also the manner in which each and every question has been tested. So the second step in the framework is making a choti copy or the 28th notebook. Now, what is the choti copy of the 28th notebook? Now, you have mastered the previous year topics, you have got a hang of all the important topics, and you are seeing your GT scores improve. But still, there will be a point when there will be a plateau in your scores. When despite studying, you will figure out that the most important problem is you are forgetting things. Now what to remember, what to study. So in the first round, you have dedicated your entire schedule. In the first round, you have studied throughout 1900 subject padhe, previous year questions, previous year topics you have studied. But now when you're coming to the second round, you find that some things you are forgetting, some volatile stuff you are forgetting. So the best practice here is to create a choti copy. Now the 28th notebook serves three important things. What are the three things it contains? Number one, it contains all the volatile information, be it pathology, vacutainers, be it forensic IPCs and toxins, be it PSM committees, be it anatomy muscles or insertions, biochemistry cycles, rate limiting enzymes, etc. etc. So I mean the list is infinite. It just depends. The volatile topics have to be catered to your needs. That's the first thing you should remember in your choti copy. The second stuff which goes into your choti copy is the concepts which you continuously get wrong. This can be found out from your GTs. Now personally for me, I always used to get the Darrow-Yanet diagrams of physiology wrong, right? So I used to make it a point that before giving any GT, I would always review once the Darrow-Yanet diagrams in physiology, because they were an AIMS favorite. I knew from the PYTs, from the schema. Also, stuff like ECG, some difficult ECG, heart block ECGs, you can just keep them in the volatiles, in the stuff, in the conceptual stuff. Okay. And the third important thing you can do is keep the bookmarks. Now the bookmarks, I'll make another video on how to specially use the bookmarks feature. But right now, if you are using the bookmark feature, you can also include that. So I used to write down the page numbers, the volatile stuff, the tables, and the bookmarks, and the MCQ IDs of all the topics which I needed to put in my choti copy. Now initially the choti copy, I'll just show you, my choti copy was this big. Can you see? You can see this big. Yeah, so it's all right if you have a big choti copy, but what's your initial goal? What's your final goal? Sorry, your final goal is to go from this to this. You can see this was 150 to 200 page choti copy which I have over here, and this you can see is just a 50 page choti copy I have over here. And that is the beauty of the topic. The main aim of creating a choti copy is to divide the topic into small chunks. Okay, try to minimize the size of the choti copy from a big one to a small one, and that is how you have to make this choti copy. So after every revision cycle, your main aim is to cut down the material of the choti copy. You have to revise the choti copy every day once for 30 minutes, and also make it a habit to revise it the night before your GT. And also you have to add any new material to the choti copy which you are getting wrong, and also eliminate the material which you are now getting right. So by the end of the last 7 days, the people are often confused about the last 7 days, what to study the last 7 days. In the last 7 days, you have to only study the choti copy, which includes everything which you should know, from the volatile stuff to the conceptual errors you're getting. And believe me, this choti copy is the only thing which will stick to you, and it is a rank changer for everything, for any exam which you give. So that's it from my side. Thank you. I hope you liked my video a lot. And if you liked it, please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll be coming back with more material. So see you on the side. Bye.